Welcome back, guys. This is another freestyle. Clearly, I just I find I have a better time with videos when I just solely speak like basically how I'm feeling and just solely focusing on that. But that's what's the case is gonna be. And honestly, like I'm not gonna think too much into this. I have no video title or nothing of the sort right now. I'm just gonna speak and see where that goes, cause that's usually what I do, and it doesn't go so wrong. But how I'm feeling currently is I don't know if you guys understand how it feels to like you feel everything and nothing like at once is what it seems to me like how to it's like you have like the passion to want to do something and like pursue what you need to for your future, but then just like when your drive isn't like following up, like when it's like when your head wants one thing and your body wants another, it's hard to like work in collision with two things that are like bumping heads in the middle type thing. And that's like how it feels right now. Like I feel like I'm stuck in a period of like good and bad, everything and nothing. Like I'm just stuck in the middle of like my life is what it feels like. Like I feel like I want to elevate, but then I feel like I'm also being held down by myself because like again, the passion is there, but the drive is just not so strong. And it's like I'm trying to like figure out what the like blockage is to try to move past it. But when something is like unknown, it's kind of like harder to fight it. And I've been like trying to write about it and just like try to figure out what the like sole issue is. But I feel like I still don't have an answer other than the fact that like this is gonna sound dumb. I don't really care. But I'm in like a stage of like I'm leveling up once more. Like when you learn big lessons, in your life, and depending on how it went, like the end circumstance, I feel like in my case, I'm not gonna speak generally because I'm gonna speak for my case. But when I'm taught big lessons and like the lead up to it is what I mean. Like the lead up, it very much depends because this lesson was like a life lesson, another lesson of a lesson that I've been learning, but I keep falling down the same cycle because I'm learning, but I'm not letting it stop. But that's just because of, well, it is my own fault because, who, I mean, some people may understand what I'm going to say by like, sometimes it's so good that you believe it could be true, but that's not the saying. The saying is it's too good to be true. And that's just what I keep getting met with. Like, I just be by myself. I strive. And maybe that's it because I'm used to being by myself. That's the thing. But after, like, the period I came from, maybe I'm still, like, getting accustomed to this feeling of, like, relying on myself and being there for myself because I'm not used to it. And it's like, it's kind of like a hard thing to cope with. Coping is easier when it's something you want to do rather than something you have to. And that's how I feel like I'm in a place of like having to like cope with something I don't want. And it's like, I can't say like there's nothing new in my life because I've been going out with friends, seeing friends. So it's like, that's something interesting. But then I just feel like when the night ends, then I'm back to the same cycle again of just feeling everything and nothing is what it is. And it's like I think about my future so bad. Like I think about it all the time, especially when I'm sleeping, and it looks so perfect and beautiful. But then when I wake up and I just get back in my headspace, my future and what I'm thinking, I just think like how could I ever achieve that while I'm being in this mindset? And honestly, I don't know. Like I don't know because people say, and this is the thing, if you're gonna be in my comments talking about do this and do that, okay, I'm speaking, mind you, let me state this again. This experience that I'm experiencing, I've experienced it before, but now I'm just in a better mind space to experience it, okay? I'm not a child, okay? And this is the thing that I want people to understand what I'm going to say right now. Because one thing works for you, or maybe it worked for you and someone else, it doesn't mean it's always going to work for everybody. Okay? That's what you need to know. So I don't think people should be dictating other people's life and choices. Because one thing about it is, every time I open my mouth, not speaking about YouTube because I haven't seen that yet, but every time I open my mouth, and I'm gonna say this to a specific audience, because now from what it's like, what I'm seeing, it's solely from this little group of men is what it is. It's go to the gym. Go to the gym. Go to the gym. I want to say this right because I'm not no sour ass person at the end of the day. But the gym, okay, yes, I could very much agree on the fact that people say the gym helps you get out of your head a lot. Yes, yes, yes. I've went to the gym, okay. I did that little thing of distract your mind, do this, distract your mind. Yeah, I know what that looks like also. Again, I'm not a kid. This is not my 10th year living, okay? I have a little bit of knowledge on me. I'm still not unk yet, but like I still got some knowledge on my back. That doesn't work for me. I'm going to speak personally because honestly, you have to remember there's 8 billion people on the planet. Just because some things work for a few million, or maybe it could be like a billion, or whatever the case may be. I don't know like the analytics to that, but just because it works for a certain percentage does not mean that it will work for everybody, is what you need to understand. So no, I don't want to hear that. Me personally, my way of dealing with things, and this is not a dictation, this is just my way because this seems to work for me. I don't run away from my, sorry, I'm not saying you guys run away, but I'm saying they do. The words that they use is the gym is to distract your mind. Me, no, I don't like to go down that route. Personally, I like to sit there and die. I like to sit there and die for a little bit. I do. I sit there and I hate myself, and I just let it fucking rain. But what you guys need to realize is what you guys, some of you with more knowledge probably know, it does not rain forever. So I just go through and feel my emotions, because the thing about me is, like I was saying before, with when your mind and your body are in two different places, it's hard to like experience, like it's hard to like pick and choose which one you want to like listen to or go up with. Me, when my body's feeling away, because my body, I mean your body, it's like you need your body to carry throughout the day. Like your body is like your physical movement, like you need to move with your body to go places. So me, when my body's in like feeling like no, and my mind's telling me no, I listen. When I feel like shit, no, I let myself feel like shit. And again, some people choose to do things differently. Me, I choose to sit with my emotions and experience them, because again, emotions are a part of the human experience. Me, I don't want to try to dodge it and avoid it, because then it could come back like further on. So my way of healing is personally like I sit there with it and I just let it, everything just hit me at once. And it really, like, when I mean it hits me, like it really does just break me down like very badly, not gonna lie. But the thing is, I choose this way because I always know it gets better at the end of the day, and also because when I do the distracting thing, that doesn't really work for me. Like, because personally, I think a lot. Like, that's one thing about me. Right now, I'm not even really thinking. I'm just speaking, and it's just making sense. I guess maybe, but like, I think a lot. So when something happens, I can't just like brush past it, or like just sit there and just focus. Oh yeah, I'm doing gyms, I'm doing reps, focus on reps. No, because like, yes, my physical body is doing something, but my brain is still like sitting on the thought. It's like to a point where, like, you listen to music to like drown out like what's going on in your head, but there's some times where it's like what's going on is so much louder that like the song will completely play, because you were just so much in your head, you completely missed the fact that the song was playing. And then you ask yourself like, oh, did I really miss the song? That's what like happens to me a lot, okay? And even like at work, I try to like distract myself, like keep my hands busy, but I go from place to place doing many different things, and the seconds are just like, I mean, minutes feel like seconds, and it's just so consuming is what it is. I feel like I'm being consumed when I'm trying to run away. That's why I just sit in my bed, honestly. And I just feel like shit. If I sit on my phone for a little bit, that's fine, because at the end of the day, my way of doing things is just sitting there and getting better by myself, because at the end of the day, I realize like not everyone is going to be there for you always. You know, you're not always going to have a shoulder to lean on, because at the end of the day, as humans, we all die one day. So your favorite people become only your favorite memory. And then you're back left with yourself. So that's why I don't really try to like look for a shoulder in another, because like you never know when things just change. You never know when people just go away. So that's why I try to like rely on myself, because I know by how I lead my life that I could always like say I got me, you know, because not everyone do, and that's okay, you know. That's when I'm like starting to cope with and starting to realize that like it's okay to like rely on yourself. You know, it's okay because you're always with yourself at the end of the day. Like it's always gonna be you. Like when you wake up, it's you. When you go to sleep, it's you. Everywhere you go, you bring yourself. That's why it's okay. I don't know why I'm getting like emotional or whatever, because I don't know. I guess I haven't really like just sat in the camera and looked at myself and told myself that, because low-key it felt good to hear that. And that's the thing about me, like the way I cope in my emotions, like I feel like I'm very like sensitive, and I could be like certain topics just get me like in a mood. Like I can feel good, like because right now I'm making this video, I feel good because I'm actually doing something. But just like my emotions, like I guess sometimes, you know, you just like hearing things out loud rather than just in your head, because it just sounds like a different voice, and I guess it sounds much more better. And that's just what it is, you know, guys. Like we just have to take it day at a time. Just take your time, you know. However you choose to cope with things is up to you, because I just want people to remember, like, at the end of the day, it's your life. You were brought here with a purpose for a reason, but however you choose to do things, it's all up to you. So do the best you can, you know. Do your shit, and just, like I like to say, is just be a good person, you know. Kindness is free. You shouldn't have to pay you shouldn't have to get paid to be nice. It shouldn't be like that. So I'm gonna end the video there, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. But what's the title to this? I don't even know, but we're gonna see. Honestly, hope you guys enjoyed these videos. I'll keep making them forever. Catch you guys later. Ciao, ciao.